Hey guys, there's something I want to talk about. This is a very sensitive subject for plenty of people out there. So, if you're sensitive to topics about women being harassed or touched in an inappropriate way, please click off the video. A year ago, whenever I was 13, I'm 14 now. A guy decided to slap my butt at lunch. I know for a fact multiple people seen it. And I was so scared to tell a teacher, and I went home and I told my parents. They had so much sympathy, but because I didn't know the guy's name, they couldn't do anything about it. The janitor saw it and he did nothing. A few months later, at least like 9 months later, another guy was talking about my butt in a lunch line or a snack shop line. I have a very specific school I go to, so I don't want to say the exact name of the school either, but and he was doing it right behind me and I heard the entire thing. I went back to my lunch table where I was sitting with my friends, and my friend Riley encouraged me. He encouraged me to go and tell the teacher, and I did. He's a good friend. I've known him for quite a few years now. I wouldn't tell the teacher, who of course was a man. I, maybe something more would have been done about it if it was a woman, but there were no women inside of the cafeteria at the time. So I went ahead and told the teacher, and he said that he would have a talk with the boy. I pointed the boy out, and nothing. He had a talk with the boy. Nothing came of it. The boy wasn't punished. He wasn't suspended, expelled, or anything. Why? I saw him the very next day, and I've seen him multiple times throughout the halls. And it just makes me so uncomfortable, and I feel so afraid. I am glad that they didn't actually try to assault me, sexually assault me, and you know what, friggin'. I'm glad they didn't try to rape me. I am glad about that. But what I am not glad about is how it happened in the first place. That one of them touched me, and this was a different guy from the one I was talking about with the snack shop line thing. And I do not appreciate how the other guy, it's no better. Sure, he didn't touch me, but saying something like that about somebody else is absolutely disgusting. Talking about somebody else like that, especially right in front of them, it's disgusting. Okay, it's fine. Okay, you can go ahead and look at somebody and think they're attractive. That's perfectly normal. But to sit there and say that stuff in such a manner, a disgusting manner, is not okay at all. And for every boy, girl, woman, or man watching, like, no, not what, listening to this, for all the women and girls out there, do not be afraid to tell somebody. tell a female teacher, because I know for a fact if I were to, something more would have probably came from it. And for all the boys out there and the men, you need to stop doing that. It is not okay to go ahead and touch a girl like that or talk about a girl like that, like especially right in front of her. It is not okay to catcall a girl. It is not okay to sexually touch a girl in any way. Do not touch her without her permission. You don't do that. It is awful and disgusting. And what you did was just make her afraid of men. Like most men. And now she's afraid of you. And now she will avoid you at all costs. Because she is scared. What you've done is scarred her. Gave her mental issues in that field. Like, how you guys say not all men, but look at the statistics. 97% of women have either been raped or catcalled or sexually harassed or touched. It is not okay. This needs to end, and I'm sick of it. Now, you might wonder where this is coming from. I watched a video a while ago, more like a compilation of TikTok videos put together about women's experiences with these kinds of things, and it inspired me to go ahead and say my story of how I was sexually touched. I was never raped, but at the same time, it is still awful. And now I am scared to be around a boy in my school that is not, wasn't already my friend. And even if you do have a best friend who's a guy, you might want to be careful. I know I'm probably giving some girls, like, or women, like, paranoia. But it's better to be safe than sorry, because multiple girls out there have talked about how their best friend, who's a guy, sexually assaulted them. So please, and you might be talking like, oh, but right, you said you have a guy friend named Riley. I've known Riley for years. We are not attracted to each other in any way, shape, or form. Whenever you meet somebody and you've known them for years, they can still do something to you. But whenever you know for a fact that that person is trustworthy, that that person has been through things as well. Like, my friend almost got raped by other men. You know, my friend is straight, but yeah, he was like how young whenever this was occurring. Almost. My friend beat the shit out of him, which I will give that to him. That is a rather good thing. My friend told me that if anybody tried to do that, he would beat the shit out of them. And I thank him for being there and listening to me. And I know this may sound silly to some out there, but please, just take my advice from this video. Please listen to this story and understand that I'm still going through pain, and I want to get this story out to lift some of that pain off my chest. Until the next time I talk with you guys, I will be in my, doing something I will be mentally evaluating myself, perhaps seeing a therapist, which is a good thing to do. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Be safe, be healthy, and do not be afraid to speak up, no matter what anybody says. Goodbye.